Welcome back, guys, to another gameplay video. It is Diablo 3 this time, just like I had said from my Fallout 4 video. So, we're playing a Demon Hunter right now, just a little preview of my gear and all that. I have Legendary there, I have Rares here. So yeah, I got decent gear. Level 56. I'm just trying to get the all characters to 70 trophy. It's a gold, so, I mean, I want it. I'm stupidly trying to platinum this game as well. Like I told you guys in the Fallout 4 video, I'm just going on a platinum spree lately. Dead Island Riptide is now on sale for $8, and that game is easily platinumable, so me and my buddy are going to be doing that. So there might be a co-op video with him. You guys might see him in a video or two, because that's the only time I'm going to be playing that. And we had some fun times playing Dying Light, so that's just entertainment for you guys, me and him playing a game. But yes, this game is 60 frames, and I'm just looking because I can only do 30, because I still have the regular Elgato game capture, but it works, it's working. I'm pumping out content for you guys, so that's all that really matters. I almost blew my money and just got a HD 60 for $200+, and I said, you know what? I looked at the hookups for the Xbox 360, because to do HD, you just plug in the HDMI out, or in one of the HD ports you plug into your TV, and then the other one is from the console to the capture card, and then you use the USB to plug into your laptop or PC, and output it through the TV, through a screen. So I just did the exact same hookup, since the Xbox, that's how you do it for HD, and since the new consoles are in HD only, I figured it'll probably work. So I plugged it in, and the only problem was I had HDCP on, which is for the media apps. Don't use them. Turned it off. Am able to get some gameplay, and it worked. The only problem is it's not in HD 60 for you guys. It's only in 30, since I only have the regular capture card. But you know what? I figured to myself, why get an HD 60 when not all the games are in 60 frames per second anyway? I mean, I had Horizon Zero Dawn, didn't play in 60 frames per second. Now, I didn't have a Pro, which would explain some things, but I don't need a Pro right now. My OG PS4 still works perfectly fine. I play games for a long time, but they're digital, so the hardware isn't being run as bad because it's not reading a disc. Which I think was the problem with my old one of my PS3s. I ended up getting the disc read error, and my PS3, my first one, broke right when it was like 3 weeks before GTA 5 was coming out. So you could assume that I was feeling some type of way. I was feeling some type of way because I figured I can't play GTA 5. But it ended up just being a disc read error because all I did was buy physical games. So I learned my lesson real quick, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to stick with these digital games. A lot of the times, these great digital games go on sale. Why not capitalize? I mean, like I said, I got Fallout 4 Deluxe Edition, all DLC, $60. Why wouldn't you do that? And I guarantee, I'll put money on it, that Diablo 3 is going to be on sale next week to celebrate the Necromancer. Like, I'm 80% sure that Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls will be on sale for a decent price. In my opinion, this game is still worth the full retail price, but only because I'm a hardcore Diablo fan. I love this game. I love this franchise. It's one of the best franchises, in my opinion, to me, when it comes to a great game. I got better boots, I believe. Yep. So yeah, digital all the way. If you guys are worried about your consoles breaking, just buy digital. I played Horizon physically like an idiot, and that game was my PS4 was howling playing that. I had Watch Dogs physical, but platinumed that recently, so don't need that anymore. Be all these games like the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy coming out. Don't worry, there will be gameplay of that. I'm getting that day one, and I'm getting that digitally because I know I'm going to be playing a lot of it.
Sweet revenge.
Same thing with Injustice 2 and Tekken 7. Bought all of them digitally.
I can't do that.
Digital is the way to go. Get out of here.
My hatred
Yeah, I had to put the difficulty up to master just because since I'm working towards getting all my characters 70, it's better to just play on a higher difficulty because you get more XP. And it's not that hard. I mean, if you just have, all you have to do is have the appropriate gear, and the game's not that difficult. So I really hope that this does go on sale because me and the same friend that are going to do Riptide and have done plenty of games together, Platinum recently, we are probably going to try to do this, but the ones that will give us trouble are the 70 hardcore. So I just figure, why don't we just do that together? That way we'll be able to cover each other better. Things like that. How many of you guys are excited for the Necromancer? I couldn't believe, because I was reading different articles saying that the Necromancer wasn't coming out until the end of summer and the fourth quarter of 2017, and I was pissed, but I mean, now that I'm fully completing games, I was just like, okay, I'm not really worried now. I mean, I'll be busy. And then I read from the Diablo page that June 27th, we are getting the Necromancer. And you could imagine my excitement, along with probably all of you guys, or some of you guys. I don't assume all of you guys play Diablo 3, but I'm just beyond excited because the first time ever playing Diablo, he was the character I used. I played Diablo 1 years and years ago, like when I was a little kid, about, I would say, 5. And then I played Diablo 2, and the game was just so damn good. And I like the Necromancer because he could raise skeletons, so in this game, I can't wait. I really enjoy the Witch Doctor. He's a really good character, in my opinion. He was the best. He was the next best thing we had. And then they just said, nope, we're going to make the Necromancer, because it only made sense. There was a Necromancer character in the game. Same all with that damage. He can use it perfect. And once he was basically pushed, that means he's ready. Because Blizzard doesn't take me for the company that would push out product that isn't done. They're like Rockstar. They don't... Like, they delayed Red Dead until spring 2018. Perfect. Not even mad. The game's going to be excellent now. Not that it wasn't, but when a game gets pushed back, it's usually going to be even better. I'd say about 60% of the time, the games are usually better.
Check out the stalls,
But yeah, the Necromancer is going to be day one gameplay. That's why I'm putting gameplay of Diablo out now. So basically just so I fall in love with the game again, so then I can be more inspired to pump out the videos. Get that day one head start. And because I know I'm going to be playing the Necromancer a lot, so I might as well just, as I'm playing him, I can pump out some videos. Get the footage out for the Necromancer. And I can't wait to give my review on him and my first impressions. I'm most likely going to have him a high level, or at least level 5, before I make my first impression. I'm going to, at minimum, have played him for an hour. At minimum. And I'm going to be using all his skills and all of that. Just so it's a true first impressions, basically a true mini review on the character. Just so, like, I don't do his first skill and, like, oh my god, this character's amazing, buy him now. It's just like, no, that's not how you do it. That's not how you get it done. I'm assuming he's probably going to be around 20 bucks. That's a good price. I mean, it takes forever to get level 70 in this game. If you look at my skill bar from the first I started this till now, well, it doesn't really count because of the difficulty change. The difficulty change probably boosted it more, but that's what I had to do to get my XP level higher. I had to put up the difficulty to make it a little faster, because once you get to at least, I'm going to say when you get to level 45, maybe even level 30, after 30 and up, it can be such a drag to get to level 70, or even just to get a level at all. But once you turn up that difficulty, it's easy. This guy's a little tough. Got a better weapon, and so does my companion, so... or my follower, excuse me. I'm thinking like follower now, calling it companion, it's follower, I'll just say follower. Must kill your minions! Okay, there's one. I need to get close so I can do this. Use my health, run out.
Not enough hatred.
Damn it, I ran out of hatred. He's dead. That thing will murk you if you're not careful. If you stand in that beam, you will be bodied. So you have to dodge it accordingly. I gotta keep attacking and get my hatred up. Use 1 sentry and I can use 2. Perfect. Oh, nice. My follower killed him. Good on ya. I believe his name's Waylon. Yeah, it's Waylon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Waylon the Scoundrel. I use the follower based on the character, so if it's a dexterity character, I'll use the Scoundrel. If it's a strength, I'll obviously use Templar, and then if it's intelligence character, I use... I forget the Enchantress's name. But I just use the Enchantress. I mean, if you're in the front lines doing damage, you don't want... or I shouldn't say you don't want, but I mean... I guess it would make sense to have a character on the outside hitting, but your followers will barely die. They only die if you die. So that means... at least through I've experienced, I've never had a follower just out-and-out die in a fight, even on when I increase the difficulty up. It doesn't... they just don't die. Unlike Diablo 2, where your follower will just die, and then you have to go get another one from... or you can resurrect the follower, or you can get another one. But yeah, it's nowhere near... it's not like that in this game. The only time I've ever seen my follower down is when I got down. Damn it, I don't have enough hatred. Holy crap, I just killed those guys and looked at my XP. I get a lot, so I'm going to keep playing on this. I mean, I don't have the greatest gear to do so. I mean, I could be doing a lot more damage, but the XP's going up a good amount, so I'm not even mad. See, I'm pretty sure I've already gotten the treasure in this area, but I always like to go through tombs all the way just to get that XP. Tombs and dungeons. I think they're just would be considered dungeons. That's what I highly enjoyed about the area in Diablo 2, the Let Go Lane area. It was like all Egyptian. It was so cool. This game has really good areas too, but I mean, the Egyptian areas, they're just so damn awesome. So cool looking. The art was so... it was so great. one. Two. That's for Wisdom Defiance. That sounds like something for the Witch Doctor. Oh no, the Monk.
Sweet revenge.
I'm assuming the Necromancer is just going to play like he always did, but I don't think that you'll be able to get as much skeletons this time around. I mean, I ended up getting into a modded lobby back on when I was on the PC, or when I wasn't on it, but that's the only PC game I would play. So I got into a modded lobby, and they gave me a weapon, and I was able to kill Diablo in one hit.
There were just too many of them.
But it put up my skeletons so high that they had like 2,000 plus 2,000 attack and plus 2,000 attack rating. So, and I could have like up to 19 skeletons. So this game I can already tell that I'm probably going to assume, because I haven't seen any footage on him, so I'm going to assume that he can probably only get at max 5 skeletons. And I know that you probably can't get skeletons and skeleton mages. It's like you have to, I'm assuming it's going to be the rune, like you can choose to have regular or make them into mages. I mean, I think they should keep the true essence of the Necromancer and have his abilities the exact same, but I mean, it's a new game, so they have to have some new stuff in there, which is completely understandable. I'm just happy that the Necromancer's coming out. Like I said, he was my first character in a Diablo that I can remember. Like, I played Diablo 1 so long ago, I don't really remember it.
That would not be wise.
I was just drawn to him, like, he just looked so cool, and then when I picked him and realized that you could raise skeletons, I was like, oh yeah, this is the dude. And I got better boots, hell yes.
You must be the...
Ooh, I'll take that million XP, sir. Yeah, my boar. I can use my pet as well, I think. I can get a pet and the boar, so I'll be able to have a little. Or the pet doesn't really do anything. I think he just picks up money for you. Which, hey, I shouldn't say that it's nothing, because that's something. Level up, very nice. So yeah, basically I just had to get to the bridge for this mission because I'm almost done or I'm almost at Diablo, and this... Is it Diablo the boss in this one? Yeah, this Diablo is the boss. Because I'm in Act 4. But since this is the Ultimate Reaper of Souls edition, it gives the extra campaign. Or the extra scenario. Get out of here. Very rare that when you go to like a mound or something and roll through it that a legendary will pop out. It's happened to me more often than not, but it's still pretty rare. Like, I just must have good luck on these games because like Borderlands 2, I have amazing luck with getting legendaries when it comes to farming, and this game I've had really good luck with finding legendaries. A lot of them are better than others, but a lot of them are just, oh, they're god awful. Sell them right away.
This is the age of sin.
Asmodan's the boss here. Okay, yeah, I completely went full retard there. All the times I've beaten this game, I'd figure that I wouldn't have forgot about Asmodan, but I did. He's so forgettable. Did I summon another boar by mistake? I did. See, I'm just gonna cut it at the bridge when I get there, just because I don't want to. I'm not going through doing a playthrough of this or anything, but there will be way more gameplay when the Necromancer comes out, so don't worry. If you guys like Diablo 3, I'm not stopping with this. I just... Since I'm not really playing this character to be a playthrough, I'm just getting him to as closest to 70 as I can and then work on the other characters. So I figured I can just get some footage out while I'm playing this, because normally I would just be playing this and have a YouTube video in the background just to basically keep my ears busy, if that makes sense. With things that are really tedious, I find that I need a good amount of noise just to, like I said, just occupy my hearing, so it's not, because if it makes sense, because, like, I want to say, like, your ears, it just feels boring if you're just in quiet, but if you have videos and stuff on, then you're more inclined to just keep playing and grinding, basically going into autopilot mode, because, like, if you're listening to a funny video, you start laughing, then you're, like, it's like your ears are focused on that, and your eyes are focused on the screen, so it's like you're watching and listening two different things. Because, I will say, this game gets real damn boring if you're just grinding like I'm doing. And all the times I've beaten the game before the Reaper of Souls, like, just the amount of times I've beaten it on PS3, it's not like Borderlands, where it's like I can just keep beating it and never get bored of that game. It's like, this game's a whole different thing, but I'm not saying I hate it, because I would be stupid to hate this game, because I love it, but like any game, it gets boring after a little bit. Got my turrets, fire them. That move really takes their health down, but I need to make sure I don't use up all my hatred. I need to roll away from these pools. Nice, look at that. Right when I said my luck with legendaries is decent, look at that. I get one. And it's a bow. That's excellent. Let's see. Look at that. Now you can get my old one. That's another thing that really helps too, is if you give your follower really good gear to match you. So if you get a better weapon, and that's another thing why you should use a companion that's compared to you. So like if he's dexterity, then you use a dexterity person, because then the weapons that'll drop, like weapons that drop are bows. He uses bows also, so he'll be able to carry what I can carry, so I just basically hand down the stuff that I used, and it's most likely always more powerful. So like if you use a barbarian and they drop axes and stuff, you can just give them your old axe. You can give your old axe to Templar. And if you have a Crusader, then you can just give him a shield to match a weapon, so that's even double, and your character can end up being god tier. Your character and your follower. Yeah, I think I have all discovered here, so I'm just going to get to the bridge and then cut this video. Alright, I'm at the bridge, so I'm just going to continue this on my own. I'm going to free you guys of this video. There will, like I said many times, there's going to be Necromancer footage, so don't you guys worry about that. I will keep the Diablo gameplays coming. Hit the like button if you guys liked it, and hit the subscribe button if you liked it also, because I am the game playing, game platinuming, game raging, controller throwing son of a bitch. Woo!